historical part of Buenos Aires. As like any old city, the city has been run down and it's come to a saturating point where the buildings are being neglected. Anything private or anything more than a private is completely derelict. Palazzo Pizzima, and there are lots of people who are sleeping on the streets under the trees, and I'm told by some of the students who were graduating just as teachers, the parents I was talking to for about more than 40 minutes, they're saying the entire country is under a real pressure, where about 40% of the population of this nation is in poverty. And that said, we are just causing so much of scarcity across the entire planet through corrupt governments and corrupt individuals earning and displacing the humans' existence and their benefit in the humans and the population of their nations, of their own people. And that said, it's serious that there's a pile of mattresses and stuff like that just there. People are on the streets. Some kids playing football here. Palazzo Ministry Cultura di Education. Ministry of Culture, is it? Argentina Road. Is this cultural ministry? How are you doing, sir?
Where are you from?
From London.
London?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Cologne. There's the Escuela Presidente Roca, and that's the Tribunal here in Buenos Aires. Very beautiful concept here. It's just an educational program, an institute that actually helps sort of uplift the adult population and all age groups of the society here in Buenos Aires to try and pull in the energy and the resources and education for everyone, as it's important that we contribute that information and share that information of knowledge to everyone in the community, and anyone who's lagging behind of technology, we need to give our support and assistance to bring them up to what is the society and the wider nation requires to improve the life of an individual or as a community as a whole, and in turn gives a return to the nation, to its country, whilst they are benefiting and improving their own lives. Schools, the most important part of the development of the nation and its population. It needs a great deal of maintenance and upkeep. It costs a lot of money, yet the money is going to different causes much of the time across the entire planet. These are the places that we need to upkeep and maintain to improve the standard of knowledge, improve and bring the community as a whole to the working workforce. Okay, all these amazing architecture and buildings.
Where are you from?
I'm Okay, here's the square where the government's official departments of different industries exist. So it's all the government buildings. And see, all that building is now owned by China Investment Bank. What an exciting step for the government of Argentina. The friends have come over from Asia to help, have they? Casa Rosa, is it? The government house, or the government officials spend most of their time at government in that building. Okay, and this is a protest. This is Argentina, or the citizens of this country are protesting. And there's a church. More buildings, more architecture, the church, and so on. See the symbol of the government, or the state symbol, the unity and peace, with a shake of that strong hand. Casa Rosa. The Argentinian flag flying just at the presidential palace. Okay. There's a protest movement from the British occupation of, or the British Falkland Islands, or is it Argentina's Malvinas? You could tell anything about the landmass that is across the globe is by force taken from its landowners, regardless of where it is on the planet. And most importantly, that's where the life of and the lifeblood of this nation is managed through the monetary system. That bank collapsed so far ago, yet the building remains in its a glorious integrity, and it continued to remain in that order, whilst the community and the national citizens of the nation is continue to struggle in its glorious downfall, or the glorious mistakes that the banks and the governments have continued to have created. Yet these buildings never have a lacking in their finances or its numbers that holds in their power to manage their selfish greed. coca. Stoplights for the pedestrians. Ministry of Defense here in Argentina. This is the central district and the principal capital of the administrative buildings of the government of Argentina. Street Economia, the Ministry of Economy of Argentina here in Buenos Aires. Stock Exchange of Argentina. Stock Exchange. It's called the Bolsa de Comercio. Stock. Is it? Transport is pretty scarce. Long queues for people to get home. People trying to get home. That is beef restaurant La Cabana here at the old ferry and the wharf where the goods were brought in from Europe and goods were transported to Europe, converted into commercial now. That's a Chinese bank over there, and all the residential and the commercial banking. And we've got a marina which has been revived to restaurants. These are wharfs. These are the old cranes for the old days for ships to load. And these are wharfs where you stored goods before they were dispatched on. There you go.
No quieren disfrutar. Todavía no.